Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. On my last video, we have known how to install Unity to our computer. Today, we will learn how to make a character that has physics in it, so that it can stand on a surface. First, let's make a new game project, and I've already gone ahead and create a new game project, a 2D game project, yes. And now, as you can see, we only have an empty scene with only a camera. First, let me introduce you to Unity Editor. Unity Editor is this program that you use to make your games. In it, there are many tabs and tools that you'll need to know and understand in order to make a good game. Firstly, in the middle is the Scene tab. It is used to view your work and help you edit objects in Unity. Secondly, on the left is your Hierarchy tab. This tab is for managing your game objects. Next is on the right, which is the Inspector tab. This is used to edit and configure your game objects, and there are a lot more to edit than there are in the Scene tab. Fourth is the Projects tab. This is where you use to save your file that you'll use in the project. Next to this tab is the Console. Not the console you play. It's just this boring, gray place to display messages that can print if you want it, and it is where errors are reported. Lastly is the Game tab, which is near to the scene. This is where you can preview your games and what it will be like when it is finished. Okay, enough talking. Let's get into action. First, let's create a 2D game object. It's 2D, remember that. Now you won't see anything yet. That's because you need something for this object to render. As you can see here, there's a sprite renderer component, and let's choose something in the sprite for it to render. So just choose the square, that's the easiest. And now we should see something in the scene. But it's too small, so let's scale it up. I'll talk more about that later. Now it looks so boring, so we'll add some color to it. You can choose the color in the inspector of the object, or you can create something called material. Material is used to change colors and configure a few settings. And the cool thing about this is that you can still have one settings on many objects, and the settings will never change unless you change it. So let's choose the shader to sprite and default, and let's choose a color, maybe yellow. Now import it to our character, and now it should have yellow color on it. Then with character appearance, let's create physics, because if we hit play, it will stand still, and we don't want this since we're creating a 2D platformer and we want to have physics on our character. To do that, we need to add a new component, which is Rigid Body 2D. This component allows us to add physics to our game object, and you can edit settings like mass and gravity scales to your game. For now, just leave there. And now hit play. You can see that our player is, falling down. Okay, he's falling down, yeah. But he's falling infinitely. Infinity war, yes. And I think I should take a snap for it to make to the end of this video, but I won't because I don't like it. So now we should make a ground for a player to stand on. Let's create a new game object. And scale it up. Choose a square for it and scale it up. Usually you can scale it up like this, or you can change it in the inspector with the transform component. Let me explain what transform is. Transform is a component that's used to change the position, the rotation, and the scale of your object. not transform you into a Super Saiyan level 3, no. Only the position and rotation and skill. Also, you can change these with a shortcut by using the tools up here or do it in the inspector. This is for position, rotation, and skill. Okay, back to action. Now we don't want gravity to affect our ground, so no rigid body, because if you attach rigid body, this will happen. But you can see now that the player fall through the ground. Yes, it has to fall through the ground. That's because we need to add a collider for our ground and our players so that they collide to each other. So there are many colliders, box, circle, etc. Now we use box collider for press edit collider so that it fits our two objects. Now to our ground. Okay, so let's hit play, and yes, these two objects collided with each other. So that marks the end of today's video. Thanks for watching and hope you have a good week. Also remember to join our server, which is Game That Training Ground. My Discord tag is down in the description and also the server link. Thanks for watching and goodbye.